The more they open their mouth, the more the devil leaks out. This is Left Side of the Brain. Go ahead and hit that likes button, hit the subscribe button, and let's go. Let's get into it. You see, these people, they don't respect honesty. And what I mean by that is, another form of honesty is just being ordinarily courteous to your fellow man or woman. But these HPBs, they don't respect that. Okay? Case in point, I'm in this shopping mall, right? And looking for some attire because I'm about to go to the beach and everything. And I needed some fragrance, right? So I go into this fragrance shop, and the lady in there, I start asking her questions. I said, I'm looking for some fragrance, just seeing what you have, you know? And she said, okay, we have this and this. But her voice, it was leaking out the devil. Like I said, the more they speak, the more the devil leaks out of their mouth. And it's like her voice was on this pitch where you can tell that she was trying to be snooty or snob, and she didn't even look like anything. She wasn't beautiful or sexy. So really, if you're going to be arrogant, at least have a reason to be arrogant. Don't sit up. I mean, it's not good either way, but if you're going to be that way, have a reason. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, you know how they have the little paper strips where they spray the fragrance so you can smell it? So I'm in the fragrance shop and I take the mask off my face. And she was like,
Oh, you need to keep the mask on.
it wasn't the fact that she said it. I had no problem with that. It's just the tone of the way she said it. Like I said, the more they speak, the more the devil leaks out of their mouth. You get what I'm saying? And hey, I'm gonna walk in here. The more they speak, the more the devil leaks out of their mouth. And I'm not the type of person who is misunderstanding. I understand policies. It's all good. Like, we Jaguars, we don't, like we say, we don't buck against a system like that. We understand. But it's a way that you can speak to people that lets them know. So basically, my courtesy and honesty was disrespected by her reacting in that little snooty way, because she identified me as not one of them. I guarantee you, if I was somebody else and I had a different essence, she wouldn't have acted like that. But because I didn't qualify as a trivial human establishing mayhem as one of them, that's why she responded the way she did. Because what leaked out of my mouth was a frequency. And not only that, whether you Jaguars know it or not, even your geometrical shape of your body, it gives off a certain reflection. And we have spoke about this before. When a light hits your body and it bounces off of your body and it goes into their irises and goes into their brain, they get a scanning, they get a reading on you, and instantly they can determine whether you are one of them or not. So I guess that light beam correspondence, it triggered something inside of her HPB filtering system that made her react to me the way she did. That's all it was. and they can't fake it. And then I told her, I said, well, how I supposed to smell the fragrance? And then she said, oh, well, you can pull the mask down to your mouth. I don't want to get fined. But that's not the reason why she did that. I'm telling you, the reason why she did it is because of who I am. It had nothing to do with that. Because if somebody had a likable spirit and you could tell that they was like on your side, you would have no problem with them saying it. And it has nothing to do about, oh, you were a stranger and she didn't know you, so no. Because it's been plenty of times where you can come across a so-called stranger, but you can feel that they got like a like spirit, an agreeable spirit. So that's no excuse. So we shoot down every excuse. That has nothing to do with it. See, it just speaks volumes to the secret wars that we speak about. That's what I be saying when I be telling y'all about the secret wars. It's those little things that happens in your life that goes unreported. The news doesn't cover anything like that. When you die, those type of things are not going to be on your obituary. See, when a person dies, they only put all the good stuff. Oh, he graduated from this, he did this, he had these many kids. It's like a fairy tale ending, but that's not the reality of things. You get what I'm saying? In reality, this person went through a lot of bullshit. They went through incidents like I went through just moments ago, but that's not going to be on your obituary. You get what I'm saying? You know why? Because nobody knows those details. Nobody knows, like we did a video about the inner HPB realm. It's an inner conflict as well. Nobody sees that except you and the other person you're dealing with. That's why it's secret. It's the invisible war that's taking place. And everything in this world is based upon the secret wars. You wouldn't even have physical wars on this planet if everybody had agreeable spirits, because you will be able to settle everything without going to the extreme of killing people. And that's case in point that everything I'm saying is true, because human prison bars exist, because you have us versus them, that's why we have wars on this planet. Because disagreeable spirits, they can't get along. And that's why I said in my last video, I was like, if you don't include the HPB element in everything that you speak about, you way off left field. You're not getting it. Everything relates back to the HPB information. Everything in life. So don't get it twisted. This stuff we speak about is very, very foundational and essential to everything. You can't begin to speak about anything unless you know about the HPB realm, us versus them. Care what nobody say. And the more you engage with them, man, the more you engage with them, the more it leaks out, man. Let me get out of here because I can feel. Hey, let's go, man. Let me get out of here because I can feel the cameras starting to I could feel the cameras starting to beam down on me. I'm telling y'all, man, some of y'all still think this stuff is not, you thinking that this stuff is not literal. Everything I say, all of this is literal. None of this is metaphorical. The human prison bar realm is as real as my hand that you see right here. That's how real the HPB realm is. It is real. You are literally walking around human prison bar security guards. I'm doing good. And they are actually analyzing and checking everything you do. And I'm gonna give you all an example. It's kind of like this. You ever been out in public and you see a certain girl, but you know that she would turn you down if you stepped up to her? You can just tell. That's what I mean. It's the same way with human prison bars. When they look at you, they can just tell you're not one of them. And you can just tell that if you spoke to them, it wouldn't pan out right. It wouldn't pan out right. It wouldn't go right. Because you and that person are enemies. You enemies since birth. Oh man, well they just don't know you. That's why they doing that. No, it has nothing to do with that. Because these spirits are the same rotating spirits that have been here since the existence, since the origin. Go this way, man. Don't touch me, man. Since the origin of the human prison bar realm. You feel what I'm saying? Let me sit right here. Stay where I can see you. These spirits have been here since the origin of the HPB realm. So they just, like we say, the illusion of difference. You can't think because it's a different person that it's a different spirit. The illusion of difference will have you believing that. How many of you remember the illusion of difference? That's why we go over these things. So when you see it, you won't get tricked. Oh, that's a different person, so it's gonna be a different result. No, no, no. This is the same HPB. Just a different face, just a different body, just a different voice, just a different fingerprints, but it's the same thing. They driven by the same motor. And that motor is to keep you down, to keep you sequestered in this world. Forget about racism. Let's talk about the spiritual racism. How many of you remember that video I did? But we don't have lawyers and we don't have people with picket signs talking about Jaguar lives matter. We don't have nobody to do that. So that's what I'm here for, as a voice. And that'll be a good thing to go on a shirt. Jaguar lives matter. Forget that Black Lives Matter stuff. Jaguar lives matter. That's what I'm about. Jaguar lives matter. And really, the real Black Lives Matter is us. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because we come before the time of the great falling away. When we talk about the darkness that existed. That's what we are. So these people false flagging Black Lives Matter and including the Black Lives Matter movement with the homosexual movement, waving the rainbow flag, that's because they are trying to pervert, listen, they're trying to pervert the true Black lives. And not only that, they are perverting the rainbow. You get what I'm saying? They are here to pervert everything that's natural. They want to pervert it. So they use the rainbow, turn it into something for the LGBTQ community. They use the color black and turn it to something that's been used for HPBs. You get what I'm saying? We got to take all of that stuff back. Because they are here to pervert the truth. They are here to pervert the truth. And that's the motor that drives them. That's the purpose of the HPBs. But we don't have no voice. I'm the voice of the voiceless. Left side of the brain. I'm the voice for the voiceless. I'm the only person on YouTube driving this home. Get what I'm saying? But I don't want to keep this video too long. This is just a little something. This ain't too much. Nothing I haven't told y'all before, you know. It's just a little something. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I might drop another one before the end of the day. But anyway, hit the likes button, hit the subscribe button. Tell me what you think in the video, in the comment section below. This is LSOTB signing out. Jaguars.